She's 10 years old, more than 50 in human terms. But she's wise and experienced. To hunt the watery Okavango Delta, she needs to be. In this thick swamp, teamwork is key to survival. And for that, you need numbers. Hers is the Delta Pride. A large, stable unit led by a huge pride male. For Maremi, this support means everything. They work, live, and hunt as one. Even the youngest are groomed to hunt. Siblings always make good targets. While older cubs prefer to practice on live prey, no matter how small. Cats often play with their food. Tired prey reduces the risk of injury. These youngsters need all the help they can get. When they come of age, they'll be taking on one of Africa's most dangerous and formidable creatures: buffalo. Maremi may be the pride's lead huntress, but that's not going to last forever. So, last year's cubs need to learn to hunt soon. Maremi won't be fertile much longer. These cubs are probably her last. The pride is a formidable team, but a large and hungry one. To survive, Maremi's pride must hunt every few days. And they must kill prey big enough to feed them all. Distant floodwater transforms this section of the dry Kalahari Desert into a lush oasis. A water wonderland for Africa's giants. And a time of plenty for the Delta Pride. There is much to choose from, but some prey is often too fast or agile. Not an easy hunt for a 300-pound lion on waterlogged ground. The ideal target is bigger, so the stakes are higher for the lions. Giraffes can kick a lion to death. Elephants can crush them. Their favorite prey: huge, ornery Cape buffalo. They're the size of a small car, enough to feed Maremi's pride. But they're not there for the picking. This is the Savannah's armored division. Horns can disembowel a lion. And, like the pride, they stick together in huge numbers. And, under attack, buffalo always fight back. To find them, Maremi leads her pride through the swamp. It's easy for the adults. They've grown up around water, and their limbs have become stronger and sturdier. It's the cubs that get the short straw. By the age of 2, they'll need to hunt these wetlands on their own. For now, Maramy takes the lead. She smells buffalo up ahead. Onward, into the deep cover that the Okavango provides. They have an army to take on these buffalo. But to make it out alive, they'll need to be smart, patient, and work together. Just one of them will feed the entire pride. The cubs know to stay at a safe distance, out of harm's way. The sisters spread out and stay low. Their job is to guard any potential escape routes. Maramy will trigger a stampede, and the sisters will target a buffalo that lags behind. But if Maramy's spotted early, she'll lose the element of surprise. The attack triggers panic. The stampede heads straight for the cubs. 1,400 miles away in Kenya, another lioness, but a very different life. No water here. The opposite of Maramy's world. And only grass for cover. Mara is much younger, 4 years old, a young adult in human years. She has 2 sisters, a small disjointed family recently dominated by a nomadic male. They have fewer mouths to feed, but struggle to work as a synchronized hunting team. Their lives and future are unstable. And none of them have cubs. Nearly a year ago, Mara's sister gave birth to 2 healthy offspring. New hope for the shrinking plains pride. But it was not to be. A nomadic male arrived to challenge Mara's father. The old male was overthrown and banished. The sisters tried to distract the new male. He still killed the newborns. Common in lion life to ensure his own lineage, but devastating for Mara's family. Since the takeover, there have been no new cubs. They aren't a powerful unit like the Delta Pride. And here, they could use the numbers. The rains and rich grasses attract the biggest of lion buffets. Hordes of wildebeest and zebra. It's one of the world's most thrilling and spectacular migrations. Every one of them a prize kill. But so difficult to pull down. By August, the herds are at their largest. 3 lionesses against an army of nearly 2 million. The sisters are on their own. If they want to survive, they must find a way to work together. The tall grass is the only help they have, and they use every inch of it. Wildebeest aren't as dangerous as buffalo, but they've got their own weapons too. Legions of sharp horns and millions of lethal hooves. But their scariest defense is sheer numbers. Some wildebeest keep lookout, while others graze. Ready to sound the alarm at the slightest hint of danger. To get close, Mara and her sisters need to be invisible. Once in range, they must pick a target and stick to it without getting distracted by the masses. The closer they can get, the better their chance of making a kill. Mara makes it past the guards without triggering the alarm. One of her sisters sneaks up the opposite flank. Mara edges towards a large, adult wildebeest. But her sister spots a soft target, and she can't resist it. The hunt is a bust. The wildebeest are now on high alert. Another attempt will be futile. Hunting is nearly impossible for a pride without strategy or synchronization. And without cubs, this family is on the brink of extinction. By By November, the same huge herds of wildebeest and zebra lead us south into Tanzania towards Ndutu, where a third lioness is ready and waiting. This is Matiti, a strong and independent female. Unlike the other lions, Matiti is hunting alone. She has no support, no strength in numbers, and no one to rely on but herself. And to stack the odds even further, she's even more exposed than Mara. Matiti must chase down prey in the open, hoping to single out the young, injured or old. But prey can see her coming from a mile away, in every direction. On these short grass plains, the element of surprise is an unknown luxury. She has the toughest beat of them all. Her best chance is to search for any available cover in the tree line and scout out areas where the herds congregate, like waterholes. A zebra would be a godsend. But she must be very, very careful. Zebra are fast, powerful, and have a serious kick. She must be patient, waiting until their legs are deep in the water. The muddy zebra was too slippery. Dejected and hungry, Matiti heads back to the plain.